Good morning and welcome to Face the Nation. I'm John Dickerson. The final pre-caucus numbers are in. And according to the Bloomberg Politics Des Moines Register poll, Hillary Clinton is up over Bernie Sanders 45 to 42% among likely Democratic caucus goers. On the other side, Donald Trump is on top with 28% support. Ted Cruz is next at 23%. Marco Rubio is at 15%. Ben Carson at 10% support. The rest of the field is in single digits. We caught up with Donald Trump on the campaign trail in New Hampshire earlier. We began our conversation with his boycott of the Fox News debate. In 2011, you were going to participate in a Newsmax debate, and you said of the Republicans who weren't going to show, you said, we're not seeing a lot of courage here, are we? Not a lot of courage. These Republicans, they're supposed to be brave. Why can't that be said about you?
Well, they should have showed, because there was no reason. Now, I was doing the moderation. I mean, it was for a Newsmax thing, and I just said, you know, they asked me, the owner is a friend of mine, Chris Ruddy, a very good guy, and he said, would you do it? I said, I've never done that before. I guess I'd do it.
What about the bravery charge?
No, but here's the difference. I was treated very unfairly by Fox. I was treated badly. They weren't treated badly. I mean, I was treated very, very badly by Fox. They issued a statement that was an inappropriate statement. Now, what happened is since then they've been very nice, and they tried very much to get me to do the debate. By that time, the event, my counter event, had taken off, and you know, you saw thousands and thousands of people standing outside the building. It was amazing.
What about this charge, though? I mean, it's a press release. Like, if you can't,
it's okay.
But you were offended. But
well,
isn't that? Are you being a little too politically correct?
I went out. You know what I did? I went out and I raised $6 million for vets. That's more important, frankly, than doing a debate.
The Washington Post had a poll that said 7 in 10 voters have a high level of anxiety about you. Why do you think that is?
Well, look, I'm a strong guy. I'm going to make our country great again, which is what we want. And I would say that, you know, I can think of people that maybe they would have a little bit less anxiety about, but they won't get anything done. And, well, you know, we're in trouble.
Well, you've talked about how you like to be unpredictable. Is that unpredictability what causes people anxiety?
Yes, I think so. I think we have to be unpredictable. Our enemies know what we're going to do, whether it's battle, whether it's war, whether it's finance. I mean, you have to be somewhat unpredictable. As an example, if I win, I mean, you know, right now I'm the leader by a lot in terms of the Republican side, and I'm beating Hillary in the polls. I hate to give you, as an example, an answer. You'll ask me a question, a very strategic question, maybe a military type question, and I have a very strong answer in mind. But there's something about giving you that answer that bothers me very much, because basically the enemy's getting that answer.
But what about if you're president, people have this anxious feeling about you. What are you going to, you got to fix that. You can't, people can't be all anxious about their president.
I don't think they do, though, Jen. I really don't. I think that once they know me, in fact, I was listening to one of your cohorts recently, last week, and they said they have never seen favorables go up so much, so fast as my favorables.
But there's a lot of drama around your campaign. You're occasionally in Twitter wars. Is that presidential, do you think, these Twitter back and forth fights?
Well, I'm in Twitter wars before, really, I was a politician, and now I'm carrying it out. Don't forget, I started out with 17 people, including myself. Now a lot of them are dropping out, and many more will be dropping out, and we'll get it down to a normal number. But I was being barraged from all different sides. Having Twitter is great. And between Facebook and Twitter and Instagram, I have 12 million people, more than 12 million people. So it is a great way of getting the word out. But certainly, I mean, look, I went to great schools. I was a good student, all of that stuff. I'm very capable of slowing down Twitter or doing whatever I want to do. But Twitter is actually, I found it to be, and Facebook, a wonderful modern way of communicating.
In Iowa, your campaign is based around the idea you're a winner. Does that mean you have to win Iowa?
No, I don't have to win it. And right now, you and I are sitting in New Hampshire. And as you know, I have a very substantial lead in New Hampshire. But I think it would be really good to win Iowa. I'd like to win Iowa. I'm doing really well with the evangelicals and in Iowa. But I'm also doing tremendously well all over the country with the evangelicals. I'm leading by a lot. Doing great with the Tea Party. I'm doing well with all groups. I now have a fairly substantial lead in Iowa. I think we have a good chance of winning Iowa. I'd like to.